What up, everybody? It's your boy Avil did it back with another one. However you got here, whether you've already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and checking me out for the first time. However you got here, it was meant for you to be here, so I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you can hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for the content. You did it? Cool. Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like, hype, subscribe button, sharing the content. I truly appreciate it. So before we get started, I always like to say thank you. I truly appreciate it, everybody. All right, who we got up right now? We got Point and Shoot and Poetik Flakko up right now.
What?
Yeah. So, if you guys aren't familiar with Poetik Flakko or Point and Shoot, personally, I've been watching Point and Shoot for a while. I think he's a very smart guy, whoever he is. I don't know what he looked like, but he's a very smart guy. He's real savvy with putting the videos together. And he's been on Poetik Flakko's top since the beginning.
What?
Yeah, he has. And, you know, he always makes me laugh with the way he puts together his content on Poetik Flakko. For you guys who don't know who Poetik Flakko is, he was a host on the No Jumper show. Adam 22 brought him on to be a podcaster, and he started to take off for his controversial topics or his controversial takes. He is a clone of DJ Academics, but I think what he's done is he took what Act does and he twisted it into something else. And this is a video with Point and Shoot putting together where he calls out Poetik Flakko for all of the flip-flopping he's done over the past few years. And to me, it's kind of disturbing. I ain't gonna even lie, because at first it was funny, but when you put it all together, it's like, man, Flakko is really a walking contradiction.
What?
He's just a big walking contradiction for the internet. He definitely don't like FBAs like myself. He definitely don't like foundational Black Americans. He thinks he's a little bit above us, which I find most Africans think that way. So I'm not even surprised. But let's get into the video and let's go.
The beef with Flakko was about 4 months ago. The trajectory I'm on right now and the mission that I'm on right now, we is winning. Again, I do feel bad for like the quote-unquote like Poetik Flakko like haters. We are past the era of hit pieces working. Era where hit pieces was effective was like 2016. So like each and every day, bro, like my live stream just keep getting bigger, right? Things, you feel me, right? Like, like things, things going up, and that's not gonna stop it.
Okay, so this video is going to be about Poetik Minyengo Jala Tokpa.
Frederick Jala is
He
my
paid
real name.
$2,500
And
for
so
the
let me
box.
explain what's going on. So a couple weeks ago, I made this video on the Forever channel about how Jala rapidly acquired a new large pro-Black audience as a result of his relentless coverage of the Chud the Builder saga and the Nolan Wells investigation.
Hey, he ain't lying about that. A lot of people didn't know who Poetik Flakko was until he started doing the Chud the Builder and the Nolan Wells videos. And I think Poetik Flakko is one of those guys, is if he see he's getting something toward one thing, he's pounding it. He's probably done 20-30 videos on Chud the Builder, and he's probably done the same amount on the Nolan Wells thing, because he's seen people were flocking to it. So whatever his audience, he sees his audience wants, is the way he wants to be. Let's continue.
And the video is basically about how Jala is pandering to this new pro-Black audience as if he's not an anti-Black racist himself.
What?
And I demonstrated this clearly in the video, and I played clips of him actually saying the things, so it was impossible for him to really refute it, so he didn't. I mean, when there's clips floating around the internet like this, there really isn't very much to explain.
A 5'9", blonde hair, blue eye, little white boy in some polo shirts, slacks, and some Birkenstocks walking towards you at 9 p.m. evoke the same fear in you as a 6'1" black man in a Nike Tech?
I'm gonna give that.
What I don't understand is the blue, purple, pink lip. Yo, bro, listen, bro, I can't stand niggas, right?
Man.
These same pink lip, wide nose niggas were the same motherfuckers, right? These ignorant, pink lip, wide nose niggas ain't rocks. Bro, listen, bro, Lil Uzi Vert or NBA Youngboy, bro, like these niggas ain't.
Hey, but look at Flacco. He act like he's talking about himself basically. Man. But see, this is the thing. See, he took those videos from the war in Chirac and the satire that academics was doing, and he trying to take it to a whole nother level. And it's not coming off good because first of all, you're not even from America. You know what I'm saying? And we know that. So it comes off kind of like, when you keep hearing them saying it over and over and over again. Thanks, Point and Shoot, for doing this video, bro. Thanks for putting this together so we can really see what Poetik Flakko be doing. Let's continue.
Fucking rock stars, how a pink lip, wide nose ninja lion, bruh. If he look you dead in your eyes and tell you, bro, are you serious, man? He capping. He lying. Right. If you think that you finna move to Miss Mary Jane's block and trap out of her block and be outside loitering, nigga, you crazy, bro. She calling the police the same day you move in. It warms my heart to see a DA like that taking a stand and saying, I don't give a damn about no peer pressure, no intimidation, man. Listen, I'm black, but I'm going after all these, blue, purple, white lip, burnt Negroes, right? Who are out here using their lyrics and confessing the crime.
And so my video was full of clips just like this, just like the ones you just watched, and they were horrifying. And so there were some people in Jala's audience that were calling him out for it, but their voices weren't loud enough. They were just little peons to him. They were just little chatters. And he felt like because I'm the only one making videos about it, that it's really not that big of a problem right now and that he's too powerful. He's already out of here. He's already blown up. He's winning. His numbers are skyrocketing. And he said that this is why he doesn't feel like he needs to respond. Hit pieces don't work on him.
We are past the era of hit pieces working, right? Like, you feel me? Like the era where hit pieces was effective was like 2016. So like each and every day, bro, like my live stream just keep getting bigger, and things going up, and that's not gonna stop it, right? So yeah, you're right. So y'all stop telling me to respond back to drama.
So it was these statements by the Jala that created a chain reaction in the commentary community on YouTube, and people started making videos about it now. This guy.
But this is the thing. Is it really a hit piece if people are like Point and Shoot or just taking the videos of stuff you said and just putting it all in one video and presenting it to the public? How is that really a hit piece? To me, a hit piece would be people reaching, kind of like taking your words out of context. But here we actually hear what you're saying. We hear what you're saying. He's putting it all in one video because you're saying the same thing over and over. It ain't like he's using a video where you saying one negative thing and then the next video you saying a totally different negative thing. No, you keep repeating yourself over and over and over, saying the same thing. So how is that a hit piece? A hit piece to me is people, pulling strings. You said something and then, everybody just running with all of these different. No. Let's continue.
Guy Doku D found my video, discovered my video, and then circulated it and commented on it. And so this caused a chain reaction.
My name is Doku D, and if you're anything like me, around the whole time of the Chud the Builder thing, where he shot that guy and he got arrested for it, and then he was on trial, and we were learning things as the situation progressed and new information came out, YouTube recommended you a new creator named Poetik Flakko.
Wow, that's really interesting. A lot of people did not know who this guy was before the Chud the Builder situation.
So this guy Doku D makes this video, and then this guy Jew Almighty notices the Doku D video, and then he makes a video.
Only Negroes, yo. Only Negroes support crime.
Oh, he's literally just talking like a white supremacist. He sounds like MAGA.
So at this point, Jala now has a huge problem on his hands.
Look, remember he was saying Negroes with the pink, big lips and the big nose. Ain't he talking about himself? So he just hate himself that much. Cause I ain't gonna lie, us FBAs, our noses and lips ain't big like that. Hey, that's some real African stuff. But that, you know, they like to do the comparison. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that like to do these kind of comparisons. Look at that, bro. He looks crazy. Hey, man, we got to continue because I can't look at that.
Because now other black creators are calling him out for being a racist, not just me. So Jala panics and he immediately drops an apology video, but he misrepresents the apology and he apologizes for something that no one was calling him out for, which is his political beliefs. And he also lies to his audience and tries to make it seem like he became aware of the backlash from his YouTube comment section and not from me or other creators that are torching him online. He actually thinks his audience is stupid, so he's going to try to trick them. And he thought that he was going to get away with this.
I want to give the tap dancing sellout of the day award to Poetik Flakko. Now, who's Poetik? Well, I'm Poetik Flakko, okay? No, but all jokes aside, the tap dancing sellout of the day award goes to Poetik Flakko. Now, you're probably asking, why are you talking about yourself this way? Well, this stems from a comment I got on my last video from a subscriber called Beauty. Now, Beauty is a subscriber. She comments. I've seen her in my comment section often, so she's not a hater. And the comment was, Flakko, you got some explaining to do. But in the replies, there were people pointing out, bro, Flakko, we've seen videos of you as a conservative. Now you're more left-leaning. What happened? What was the change? Why did you change? What's going on? One, nobody is above accountability. Two, nobody is above being called to the carpet and taking accountability.
So he's dressing this video up as like an apology and taking accountability for having conservative viewpoints, which is not what anyone criticized him for. They criticized him for being a racist, smelly bigot who is grifting off the black community, the community that he hates.
Hey, point and shoot. Let me tell you something, man. I don't know what it is, but it's always been that way since I can remember. Growing up in LA, whenever we had somebody like an African come, they never respect American black men and women. It's just something in them is inherent to just be a hater on us. So him, Flakko, we all know, yeah, he might have grew up in Philly, but you know, for a little while, but he's from Africa. That's what he claims. That's what we know he is. And they just don't like us. They just don't. So him talking that way is not surprising to a lot of us, just to let you know, bro. All right.
And so for him to misrepresent this, it's because he thinks he can trick most of the people in his audience. He thinks they're stupid. But I'll tell you who's not stupid, Jew Almighty.
What?
And I'll show you this. This guy's actually really smart. He's going to do most of the talking because he's, you can't explain it any better than this.
As a conservative, now you're more left-leaning. What happened? What was the change? Why did you change? What's going on?
That's not the criticism. He's lying again. The criticism is not about him being a conservative. We're criticizing him for supporting Trump, for supporting white supremacy, for glazing Nick Fuentes.
Well, why I admire people like Nick Fuentes
Doing right now is trying to gain fake brownie points by acting like he's addressing criticism, but he's not. He's only addressing being a conservative, which was never the criticism. It's very disingenuous. Real slimy snake grifter shit. Any black people supporting him from this point on, just know you're listening to a very disingenuous person that does not care about you or your community.
So this is a huge problem for Jala. He did not count on this at all. He thought that everyone was just going to forgive him immediately and everyone was going to move on immediately. He did not think that Jew Almighty was smart enough to understand the apology grift that we just saw. That was a total scam. That was a scam.
Hey, Poetik Flakko, the only thing, he's one of those guys is the only time he will really truly think about it is if he think his audience is disappearing. If he see the numbers going down, he'll apologize. But if he see the numbers are the same, he's not gonna change. So that's not a genuine person. So yeah, and he's right. It had nothing to do with his political views. It had everything to do with the racist remarks and how you really feel. You're an African. We know you an African, bro. We hear how you talk about gangbangers, people who gangbang. That's just an excuse. But you really mean all FBAs. Just keep it real. Let's continue.
Apology, okay? So Jew Almighty made a follow-up video criticizing the apology because Jala attempted to trick Jew Almighty's audience into believing something different and tried to make Jew Almighty look like he didn't really know what he was talking about. So Jew Almighty got mad and he made that follow-up video and he made it clear to his audience that we are not criticizing Jala's political viewpoints. We're criticizing, it was the political viewpoints that were closely associated with racism that was the problem. And I want to show you some clips of this exact thing. Look at these clips and please use your discretion. These are upsetting clips.
She was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She is always
Racist? I don't know. Is he racist for questioning somebody named Barack Hussein Obama being born in the U.S.? I don't know, bro. You feel me? I don't think so. You could think so. The crumbs and details of whether or not Trump actually committed a crime, I don't think so, bro. Yo, I think a man, bro, who is married, man, should be able to pay some hush money off, man. You feel me? And if he want to conceal it and hide it from the media, bro, hey, I don't understand why this is like a 20 felony count. You feel me?
What?
So Democrats have been able to sort of brainwash and manipulate black folks into thinking that the Democratic vote is the black vote. I know probably a vote for Trump is probably what's best for the country. It feels like a lot of us are just giving Kamala a lot too soon without her really earning it or deserving it, bro.
So as you can see, it wasn't the conservative political viewpoints. It was the racist political viewpoints that Jew Almighty had a problem with. So he makes this follow-up video criticizing the apology and Jala panics. He absolutely freaks out. The same day that this follow-up video comes out, Jala reaches out to Jew Almighty and asks if they can go live and hash things out.
What?
And this was a mistake. Jala was not prepared. He didn't have, you know, when you lie this much, you don't know how much you've lied and it's hard to keep up the lies. So Jala does this, this stream and he gets confronted with point and shoot. Now, Jew Almighty doesn't know that Jala denies my existence and refuses to talk about me publicly. So Jew Almighty's talking about me to Jala, not knowing this, and it's so funny.
Hey, I didn't know that. I didn't know that point. I didn't know that he don't acknowledge you in public. He has to know you are the biggest guy that's with the biggest voice that has been on his head top. And everybody talks about you. So for him to try to act like you don't exist, that means you doing your job right. So kudos to you, point and shoot. Let's continue.
Play this clip. Look at Jew Almighty saying that the reason for all this is because of point and shoot. And look at Jala, how sheepish he looks. This is so funny. I laughed at this.
He said he became a fan and a sub to your channel during the Chud the Builder saga, like a bunch of people did. And he saw, I think it was 2 videos by point and shoot, which addressed a lot of anti-blackness, a lot of disrespect to the black community, a lot of glazing white supremacy and Trump and Nick Fuentes and the Proud Boys, and all of that addressed it on a surface level, which made me then do a deeper dive into the point and shoot videos, which I'm gonna just be honest with you, as a black American that loves black people, that's raising black babies, that love black women, was very disturbing to see.
Wow. So we've got a whole new Jala here. I mean, this is a completely different Jala than we saw at the beginning of the video.
I'll be real, bro. Like, it's over for her.
Which I'm gonna just be honest with you, as a black American that loves black people, that's raising black babies.
So this live stream debate was a mistake. Jala got ate up. He completely failed. He looked like a complete dumbass. And this stream created an onslaught of people watching my videos and shouting me out and giving me full credit for this downfall. And so I do want to take a quick victory lap, if you guys wouldn't mind.
You have told me to react to this channel called Point and Shoot Forever, and apparently they, have helped expose this information about Flakko that a lot of people didn't know about.
Looks like we're gonna have to react to Point and Shoot, man, because there's been a lot of people asking me to go ahead and react to this video.
This is Point and Shoot, my God, Point and Shoot Forever.
Point and Shoot. So we're gonna play this clip here.
After Point and Shoot initially dropped the receipts on Poetik Flakko's anti-black
mad calling him out for it, specifically point and shoot.
Shout out to Point and Shoot Forever. Like, he's been on his neck for a while now.
What Point and Shoot is doing is really exposing the grift that Poetik Flakko's been doing.
Point and Shoot has been picking his shots like an elite sniper, landing perfectly placed headshots on the bison.
Do shout out to the platform Point and Shoot. Shout out to them. They considered the GOAT for managing to collect all these clips throughout the years and put it into one video.
The reason we know about any of this is because of his longtime nemesis and personal boogeyman, Point and Shoot.
And I have all the credit to give for the YouTuber Point and Shoot.
I also want to say shout out to Point and Shoot Forever for covering all of this and providing all of the information, because without him, we would not have seen just how much of a two-faced liar Poetik Jala is.
Point and Shoot, big.
Hey, and I gotta give Point and Shoot some credit, man. He's a good editor. He's been studying a lot of people on No Jumper, including Adam 22. And Adam 22 better be lucky that Point and Shoot ain't on his head no more. You know, this is some real interesting stuff. You know, I watch Poetik Flakko, but I don't watch Poetik Flakko. You know, because I've noticed, you know, how he's trying to find what the audience want, rather than do what comes natural to him. Or maybe this does come natural to him, to just diss black people, you know, and try to cover it up like, oh, I'm black too, so I could say these things. That's the kind of guy Flakko is. And he loves to big up people like Nick Fuentes and, you know, others like him, and because he speaks the same rhetoric. And here it is. You guys can see it. So, like everybody else, I want to give a shout out to Point and Shoot. I watch him a lot. I've always watched him. Thought he was a funny guy. And yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, Point. Stay on his neck top. And yeah, I want to know what y'all think down below. Do you guys think that Poetik Flakko is a FBA hater? Do you guys think he is? I think he is. Let's go. That's all the time I got for this topic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And y'all already know, we'll be back with some more reaction videos, some more news, and I'm definitely gonna catch y'all on the next one, all right? Peace.